then you don't even know which way to go. Because God said there's a battle on the inside of you, and there's a battle between good and evil, because the evil saying, I want to take control. The evil saying, I know which way to go. The evil saying, we learned this from birth. We learned this from mama. We learned this from daddy. We don't need to go in another direction. See, because you thought the battle was with somebody else, and God said the battle is in you. I need y'all to hear this. The battle is in you. Go to Genesis 3. You got to understand, when we read Genesis 3, can a serpent, can a snake talk? No. So you got to read the Bible where you can understand, so you can see what happened. It says here, now the serpent, the snake, was more crafty than any beast of the field which the Lord has made. So God is telling you that out of all the animals in the world, the snake is the most trickiest. He's the one that will play all kind of mind games. He's the one that will play games on you. He's the most dangerous one. That's what God is saying. Do y'all see that? Do y'all see that? Genesis 3 verse 1. The serpent was the most crafty one. And he said to the woman, indeed, has God said you shall not eat from any tree of the garden? How can a snake say that to the woman? You know how the snake said that to the woman? He said that by the thoughts. What does that look like? A snake looking at you. Sure. And you wonder why you in the store. And you say, why that man looking at me like that? It's making me uncomfortable. If it's making you uncomfortable, is that good or evil? Evil. So God is letting you know the nature that's in him. So you go to Walmart and you see a lady looking at you and she smiles. And she said, that's a pretty dress you got on. Is that a good or evil nature? It's good. See, God already put it in us to be designed to know what we're dealing with. But the point is, we overlook it. And God said, you got to know that this internal battle, this thing is for real. Just like how the man was looking at you and you felt some kind of way. So he started following you and you said, why he following me? He making me uncomfortable. God is telling you that that's an evil nature in him. And if you keep letting him follow you, he's going to do something. See, when a person is wounded, you got to understand they are a target for the devil to use them. If you are wounded, if you've been hurt, people been talking about you, people betrayed you, people cheated on you, people lied on you, people persecuted you, people rejected you, and you never got healed, the devil is controlling your life. How can you say that? You got to understand the laws of the Spirit. Write this down. In Ephesians 2. The Bible says the devil is the prince of the air. So if the devil is the prince of anything in the air, look at me. When you open up your mouth and you start talking, what do you feel? Air. So if the devil is the prince of the air, what does that mean? That means that everybody that talk negative, the devil is controlling them. Everybody who think negative, the devil is controlling them. So if you grew up in a household and you see all they do is gossip, all they do is keep up mess, all they do is talking about people. But I asked you what kind of family you came from. Oh, I got a good family. So if she told me she got a good family, is that a good family according to God's word? No. That means that that's an evil family. You see how the devil don't got us misconstrued in the church? We call it good evil, call it evil good. You see somebody over here, they don't like gossip. They don't like frustration. They don't like mess. And you will look at them and say, they think they're holy Corolla.